it's so hard to figure out what the heck it means to be a woman. And what does it mean to be a faithful, kind, holy, virtuous woman who is just after the Lord's heart? A lot of times when my friends and I look at a woman and we want to affirm her, we're like, oh, she's just, what a woman. Oh my goodness. And often we find ourselves commenting like, she's such a good mother to her friends. And not because she's momming them, but because we see in her excellences that we attribute to motherhood. She's able to see people. She anticipates their needs. She's attentive to them. She's sensitive. She's aware of her strengths and her weaknesses. And she's humble about it, but she also knows her goodness and her beauty. If I am a woman who's fully after the Lord's heart, and I'm growing in wisdom and in maturity and in stature, not by becoming like old and boring, but by becoming more fully the person I'm made to be, then that's going to lead me into spiritual motherhood. And John Paul II talks about how womanhood is not defined by a set of tasks. So our womanhood isn't determined by like the things that I do. It's not determined by my job or my state of life or how many kids I want or anything. Instead, femininity, womanhood, comes from a set of dispositions that we approach the world with. It's determined by the fact that I'm made in the image and likeness of God in a particular way. My spiritual director talks about it like ships at sea, where we are a safe harbor, where a ship can come in from the wind and the rain and the storms and the life of, like the hard life of being at sea, and they can come in and they can rest, they can sleep. And it's this place of healing, of nurturing, of rest, and that's what my soul is for other people. And so that's what spiritual maturity is. And so it's not necessarily about like getting married and having 20 kids. It's about allowing my soul to be formed into a harbor, a safe shelter where weary travelers can come and rest and be healed, and they have the space there to grow into who they're made to be. Motherhood is simple. It's loving people as they are, but also loving them too much to like let them stay where they are. You can't step into motherhood unless you know that you are mothered, unless that you are a daughter. And some of us have really great relationships with our moms, and some of us really struggle with our moms, and there's a whole spectrum all across the board, and that's okay. That's really okay. But I have to know that I'm a beloved daughter before I can really go be a good mother to anyone. We aren't able to be mothers or daughters or anything well because we aren't stable in here. And so the first step to motherhood or to your discernment of your vocation or anything is interior stability. And that's not something I can like go get at the store. That's something I have to spend hours in the chapel learning how to just be, learning how to pray with scripture, learning how to pray the rosary, how to pray in whatever way the Lord speaks to you. You have to get close with the Lord, and you have to get close with his mother, because they're going to show you what it looks like for you. In the scriptures, there's this story of the disciples out on the Sea of Galilee, and there's a big, massive storm, and Jesus is just chilling in the boat, taking a nap. Jesus had so much interior stability that he was not concerned about the exterior chaos happening in his world. And he just was able to speak peace into it when the disciples are freaking out and they're like, Jesus, you gotta wake up and you gotta save us. And Jesus is like, bro, chill. It's fine. Be still. Peace, be still. And everything is silent. And the chaos goes away. And I just strive to find that place with the Lord. To say, Jesus, there is chaos around me. You can ask any one of my friends. The exterior of my life has been chaos for the last several years. And that's okay, because there's peace in it, because I have interior stability. And so I can look at the waves and I can say, you're not master over me. And I can invite people into my little boat and say, hi, I know there's chaos around us, but there's peace here. Everywhere that the boat is, there's peace, because Jesus is in this boat. And you're welcome to stay as long as you like.